sticking with NFL and football for a second, former NFL quarterback Mark Sanchez isn't just facing charges, he's showing the ugly side of athletic entitlement. Prosecutors say he banged into a 69-year-old truck driver's face, started a fight, and thought his status and size would carry the day. This is the same mindset we've seen from athletes who believe that the world should bend to them. So the question is, was Sanchez's behavior about alcohol and being under the influence, or is it an example of an ex-athlete's narcissism, still thinking their fame and physical edge give them the right to bully others?
Well, here we go again. I'm going to get myself in trouble with some more of our listeners. I stopped watching football about, I don't know, 15 years, I don't know, a while ago. Let's put it that way, a while ago. And the reason is because I think that, and by the way, this is probably not just football, but I do find it worse in football. I mean, it's a league of thugs at this point. And Mark Sanchez here is a good example of this. I think they're entitled, narcissistic. I think it's a problem. I think it's a league culture, if you ask me. And I used to be a Dolphins fan, and I followed football very closely for many, many years. And I'll be honest, I can't even watch. I just can't watch it anymore. It's just a bunch of garbage. Everybody's got it. They all want to be above and beyond the game, right? And I think that plays into this weird culture. And I don't think it's limited to just football either, but I do find it to be somehow worse in football. And I think he's a good example of this. I think he was just entitled. This guy, he was irritated that he was, I don't know, taking up his parking spot or something. And then he was like, probably deserved getting knifed.
Well, Mike, it's a different sport, but it's the same thing. Coming up, I knew a lot of professional basketball players. And when they come to Chicago, we go out and hang out or enjoy the city during the day. And an observation that I have is, I agree with everything that you said, but also we condition them to thinking they're superior. Because hanging out with them, I see people literally change up the entirety of who they are when they see a celebrity athlete. I've seen men give in to letting a athlete cross lines with their significant other that they would never let anyone do. I've seen the significant other behave in front of their spouse in a way they would never do. I've told you before, the health club I went to, I used to shoot ball all week, every day with Michael Jordan. Now, he's the greatest ever, right? He would call BS fouls all the time. That's one of the reasons why I don't like him. Yep. And everybody would just give it to him. And I would see guys who would argue with you for 30 minutes about a foul, and they'd just be like, okay. Yep. So the point I'm getting to is these guys get into a groove in life where everybody moves around them. Everything is catered to them. People change their behaviors for them. He's probably asked somebody to do something more significant than move their car, and they just said, okay, Mark, hoping that he talked to them afterwards. Yep. Maybe I'll get a signature. So it's sickness in the person, it's sickness in the system, and it's sickness in the fanatical fans.
Yep.